ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ. Today is the day 5 and today we solving the environment and the ecology. So let's get started. Question number 1. With reference to the environment and ecology, consider the following statement. Statement 1. The number of organisms of the same species is known as population. Statement 2. An ecosystem comprises biotic and abiotic factor. So, which of the following statements are correct? So, let's see the answer for this question. Option C. Both 1 and 2 statements are correct. A population consists of organisms of the same species and an ecosystem include both the biotic and abiotic components. Question number 2. Which of the following is a structural and functional unit of ecology where the biotic community interacts with the physical environment? Option A. Ecosystem. Option B. Community. Option 3. Biome. And option D. Biosphere. So correct answer for this question is option A. Ecosystem. A ecosystem is a basic structural and fundamental unit where organisms interact with their environment. Question number 3. With reference to the environment and ecology, which of the followings are correctly defines the community? Option A. Number of organisms of the same species. Option B. Combination of the populations of a different species. Option C. Abiotic factors in surrounding. Option D. None of the above. So the correct answer for this question is option B. A community consists of a population of a different species living together and interacting. Option B is a correct answer. Question number 4. With reference to the environment and ecology, consider the following best describe the term ecological niche. Option A. Profession of organism. Option B. New organisms discovered in Alexa. Option C. Abiotic factors in surrounding. Option D. None of the above. So the correct answer for this question is option A. Profession of organisms. Ecological nature refer to the functional role or the profession of the species in an ecosystem. Question number 5. With reference to the ecological niche, consider the following statements. Statement 1. It is a unique functional role of a species in an ecosystem. Statement 2. Different species may share the same habitat but not the same niche. Statement 3. Conservation requires the knowledge of a species niche requirements. So how many of the above statements are correct? So the answer for this question is option C. All three statements are correct. A niche is a species specific, unique and essential for effective conservation planning. Question number 6. With reference to the food chain and the trophic levels, consider the following statements. Statement 1. Aquatic ecosystems generally has more trophic levels than the terrestrial one. Statement 2. All food chains begin with autotrophs. Statement 3. In an aquatic ecosystem, a detritus food chain is the major conduct for the energy flow as the grazing food chain is entity absent. So, how many of the statements are correct? So, the correct answer for this question is option A, 1 only. Aquatic ecosystems has more trophic levels, but DFCs is not the only pathway and the food chains do not always begin with autotrophs. Question number 7. With reference to the energy flow in the food chain, which of the following statements are incorrect? Statement 1. Energy flow is multidirectional. Statement 2. Energy increase at higher tropical levels. Statement 3. Higher trophic levels depend on lower ones of energy. So we have to choose the incorrect statement. So answer for these questions is A, 1, 2 only. 1 and 2 are the incorrect and 3 is the correct one. The energy flow is unidirectional and it is a decrease at the higher tropical levels. Let's solve the question number 8. With reference, with reference to the ectotone, consider the following statement. Statement 1. It is a transitional ecosystems or the transitional zone between the two adjacent ecosystems or the biomes. Statement 2. The total number of the species and animals in the ectotone or the transitional area is always lesser than in the other area. Statement 3. Species found in ectotone are known as edge species. So the correct answer for this question is option C. 1, 3 only are the correct, 2 is the wrong. The ectotones are the transitional zones with the higher species diversities and the edge species. Question number 9. Consider the following statements regarding the edge effect. Statement 1. It refers to the changes in population or community structures that occurs at the boundaries of two habitats. Statement 2. The ectotypes are the types of species that retrain themselves from adapting to the edge effect. So which of the above are correct? So the correct answer for this question is 1 only. Statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 is incorrect. Edge effect refers to the population changes, while ectotypes are generally adapted populations. Question number 10. Consider the following organisms: earthworms, woodleech, nematodes. So, how many of the above are micro consumers? Answer for this question is option C. All three are microorganisms. All listed organisms are the act as detritus feeders assisting decomposition. Question number 11. With reference to the food web collapse, consider the following statement. Statement 1. A food web collapse occurs when the interacted food chain of the ecosystems break down. Statement 2. A food web collapse can cause the loss of biodiversity and reduce the productivity and even ecosystem collapse. So the which of the above are correct? So the correct answer for this question is option C. Both 1 and 2 are the correct statements. Food web collapse disturbs ecosystem stability and biodiversity. Question number 12. Consider the following statements with reference to the ecosystem. Statement 1. Both the biomass and energy pyramids exhibit upside and inward configuration. Statement 2. The biomass pyramid is inverted in the terrestrial ecosystem and upright in the marine ecosystem. So the consider the given above are correct. So the answer for this question is neither one nor two statements are correct. Let's see why these two statements are incorrect. Statement 1 is incorrect because the pyramid of energy is always the upright because energy is lost at each successive tropic levels due to the respiration and the heat loss. Only biomass pyramid can be upright or inverted depend upon the ecosystem. Hence, both the biomass and energy pyramids do not show the both upright and inverted forms. Statement 2 is incorrect because the terrestrial ecosystem, the biomass pyramid is upright because the producers that plant has the maximum biomass. Statement 2 and the marine ecosystem, the biomass pyramid is inverted because the plankton Platons has less biomass than the zooplanktons at any given time, so the statement incorrect reverse this order. Question number 13. Consider the following statement. Statement 1. Death of vultures due to the kidney failure. Statement 2. Reduce of pesticides in the milk of lacting mothers. Statement 3. Delayed reproduction development. Statement 4. Failure of eggs by thinning the shells in some species. So, how many of the above options indicate biomagnification in the environment? So, the correct answer for this question is option D. All the above options are indicated biomagnification in the environment. Question number 14. With reference to the ecological pyramids, consider the following statements. Statement 1. It does not accumulate a food web. Statement 2. Saprophytes are not given any place in ecological pyramids. So the which of the statements given above are the correct? So the answer for this question is option C. Both 1 and 2 statements are correct. Let's solve the last question, question number 15. With reference to the ecological pyramids, consider the following statements. Statement 1. Raymond Lidman was the one of the originally present the idea of ecological pyramid. Statement 2. In an ecological pyramid, trophic levels are arranged sequentially from producers to the top level consumers. So the which of the statements are given are correct? Let's see the answer for this question. B. 2 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because the concept ecological pyramid was originally proposed by the Charles Elton, not the Remold Lindman, and the Remold Lindman is associated with the tropic dynamic concept and energy flow, not the ecological pyramid. So today we successfully completed our goal, which is environmental and ecology. So tomorrow our goal is to science and technology. We have to solve 15 questions, which is our tomorrow agenda. So follow this series with the flow and consistency. So thank you for watching.